About 8 months ago, I started experiencing some difficulties with my head. I had headaches. I had some things going on where I was feeling dizzy and woozy-like and feeling like I was in a glassy situation. I didn't really know what was going on. I went to doctor after doctor and they always send me back. There's nothing wrong with you. Clean bill of health. I'm like, well, there's something wrong with me. Go to a neurologist. Nothing's wrong. I said, well, what's wrong? Call my daddy. Well, what can you do? I said, I don't know. But you got to do something, right? I said, I don't know. There's something wrong with me. Well, how it affect you on the field? I said, well, Dad, I'm feeling dizzy on the field. I'm feeling like my head is spinning. I feel like I'm about to pass out. I don't know what's going on. Did you go to the doctor? I went to like 20 doctors. All these doctors, they always send me back. So I'm like, what's going on? Maybe I got to live with this. Maybe this, whatever's going on with me, maybe I got to live with it. It's just something that you guys, like a nuisance, you got to live with. It's going to affect you for the rest of your life unless to it fade away or something. So I talked to my agent. I wasn't talking to him about my dizziness or about my wooziness or about what was going on with my head. I was just talking to him about straight chiropractic work because I went to a chiropractor just to get adjusted, get my neck, my back, things like that. Because I heard from Jerry Rice on the internet where he said that chiropractic like saved his career and it's good for your career. So I just wanted to get things, checked out. So my agent, I had told him why I went. Well, a guy was just cracking on my neck and just popping on me and things like that. And he was like, that's not good for you. I'm gonna tell you about a guy. I'm gonna find the best guy for you that can help you. I'm thinking, okay. So he told me about Dr. Stan Pills down in St. Pete. I'm like, he said, it's a chiropractor. I'm thinking just a regular chiropractor. I never heard of upper cervical care. He said he do upper cervical care. I'm like, what is upper cervical care? What they do, they work with the neck. They don't do the cracking. They don't do the popping. They don't do none of that stuff. They take x-rays. Well, he didn't tell me they really take x-rays, but he said they professional with it. So when I walked in, when I got in here, I realized that when I walked in the building, this place was much different than where I went. It seemed like a doctor's office. It was very professionalism. Sit me down in the room with a video. I watched the video. They told me what he was going to do. Dr. Stan came in, explained to me what was going to go on, checking me out, and let me know that this is what you really need. So we went through the process, took the x-rays, came back, got adjusted, came back about a week later. Justin came out, I was in training camp, came back, got it readjusted again. Probably after about 3 or 4 days after my second adjustment, I realized that my headaches had went down. And after about 2 weeks after that, I realized that the dizziness and the wooziness and the situation I was going through, I didn't have it anymore. And I didn't realize that happening after about 2 or 3 days. I'm just going around and realized, man, I'm not dizzy anymore. I don't have this wooziness anymore. I'm like, man, maybe there's something to it. But I didn't ever think at that moment that the chiropractic care, what Dr. Stan did for me, was really the cause of what got me feeling better. So I called my agent back and I said, he said, has the guy been helping you? I said, oh yeah. I said, how can a guy that put a thing that you don't even really feel and makes your whole body change? He like, God, I told you it's gonna help you. I told you it's gonna work for you. But I said, nah, that's not the reason why I'm feeling better. It just can't be. And I realized my headaches had went from like a 6. I was having headaches every day, trouble headaches, from like a 6. And it went down from like a 5 to a 5. Then it went down to a 4. Then it went down to a 3. My headaches today, they not completely gone, but they are substantially, decreased. And that's one thing. And I only been here for like a month and a half. And I'm continuing to come and get adjusted and everything. About last year I was 315 pounds. I wanted to get lighter. I was a basketball player all my life. I was used to being 260, 250. I had to get up to 315 to play professional football, which is it's 40 pounds in 1 year. It's a lot of weight. So I was feeling heavy and I was feeling sluggish. And I wanted to come back the next year. I said, okay, I'm going to lose a little strength, but I'm going to be quicker. I'm going to be faster. I'm going to feel better. I'm going to get down to like 295, 300 pounds and feel better with myself. And yeah, I'm going to lose a little strength, but I can make up with speed, with hustle and things of that nature. But I came in Dr. Stan, when he first tested me, he made me turn my head to the right and put my arm over, and he was able to push down on my arm. And here I'm 300 pounds, and this 200-pound man barely pushing my arm. He like, God, you might want to get this fixed before you got down the field, because when you turn your head to the right and you go to block, you're gonna be weak, and that's not what you want. And I'm like, I have never heard this before. So after I got adjusted and my adjustment started holding, I go out there on the field and I feel that I'm way stronger than I was last year. Lost 20 pounds, but I'm stronger. Got to be something to it. And that's what this is. And I never thought that I was going to lose 20 pounds and be stronger. And I remember telling it to our strength coach. And he said, well, you know, you was lifting all summer. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, but, you know, hey, I did go see Dr. Stan too, you know. But, and the reason why I want to get his testimony, it's not about me just coming up here and telling something to somebody because someone asked me to do it. Now, I want to get this story out because it really helped me and it done something for me. And I'm going through life feeling a certain way at 24 years old, don't know why I'm feeling this way, going to doctors after doctors, and they telling me that I'm okay, and which is cool. I love for a doctor telling me that I got a clean bill of health. But on the flip side, hey, I'm going back home and I'm feeling bad. So, I mean, something got to be wrong with me. And for me to come to a chiropractor and for him to adjust me and do something that I never heard before, because I know I never heard it before, so I know it's millions of other people out there that never heard of this thing before. For him to put this atlas back in place and for my body to start changing, I mean, it's something to it. And I think that people should know about it. People should come in and get checked out with it. It helps me as a better football player, help me as a person, not even a football player, but just a person in life. For me to go on and feel better, for my headaches to start decreasing, for a situation that I was going that it was unsolved, it was like an unsolved mystery. And I had a mystery going on. It's like that show, Unsolved Mystery. I had an unsolved mystery going on in my body that I had no clue, no idea of how to fix and how to solve. And I'm praying every night and asking God, I need some help. You know, and here's like going to doctors, people that get paid all this money to help me, and no one can help me. No one can help me. And Dr. Stan changed me completely, and I'm grateful for it to today.